Here with Majeski, who comes home 11th at North Wilkesboro Speedway after winning stage one. It looked like your truck wasn't as good today as it was yesterday. I could be wrong, but how did the balance of your truck change overnight with the change in the weather as well?
On the tires that we had yesterday, the truck was great. I don't know that we were better than the 11, but that first run today we were great, leading the race and pulling away from him. We just put our next set of tires on for whatever reason, just never came to me. I don't know. As a racer, you hate blaming tires, and so I don't know. I guess our setup just wasn't, didn't mesh with sticker tires. I don't know, or we got a bad set. I'm not really sure, but we went from probably one of the better trucks here to lucky to finish where we did. So disappointing ending to what looked like it was going to be a good day for us.
What more did you need from the truck to be up there and battle with those guys at the front for the win?
Yeah, I don't know, just the balance I had on the old tires, I guess. I don't know, I put those new tires on and I just would cheer the right tire, just chatter, and it never came to me, never got any better. So, yeah, disappointing. Every time we come to a short track, we feel like we have a shot to win, and felt like we were, trending to do that again today. And like I said, just put the other set of tires on, and just wasn't our day.
You're a short track, late model guy, so after a full race's worth of a sample size, how would you assess the repave here at North Wilkesboro, and how did the groove widen out throughout the race?
Yeah, I'm the first guy that loves old, worn-out racetracks, tire fall off. Obviously, that's what we had here last year, but with the way they had to patch the track and lay some of the patching down, it made the bottom groove super dominant. And the repave honestly, I thought it made this track phenomenal. You could go all the way from the bottom all the way to the wall, specifically in 1 and 2, and make time and go where the guy wasn't in front of you to get clean air and formulate runs. And that's all you can ask for as a driver, is to have options. And I thought, it raced great, and can't wait to come back here next year.
Any plans to run any super late model races throughout the summer this year?
Yeah, we'll do our typical 15 to 20 late model races. Yep.
Thank you for your time.
Layne, you've been talking about wanting to put together an entire race. How's it feel to finally get one of those?
Yeah, we really needed this finish. As bad as the truck felt those last 15, 20 laps, I'm surprised we finished here. So it was just really, really tight. It's so tough to, make a good guess on what adjustments to make. You pit so early on in the race, and you just got to predict what the track's going to change like. So I think those guys were really loose at the beginning of the run and just kind of managing it. I felt good at the beginning of the run and fast. But then just really tight at the end when the track rubbered up. So, just thankful to all my guys. We really, really deserve this finish. It's a good confidence booster. This team, we should deserve to finish up here every single weekend. So, I'm just glad that we could finally do it. Thankful to Enfinger Communications, Ford, Front Row Motorsports, everybody that helps us out to be here. And I just hope that this momentum can build for sure.
Short track battle with Butterbean, and I don't know how much really racing Smith.
Yeah, it was a good race today. I mean, a lot of cars to guys up front. So my takeaway, Corey, Butterbean, a lot of those guys. So, it really shows how your short track background works out. And I think a couple laps on the track here on Tuesday and Wednesday definitely helped us out for this race.
You had a strong run at Darlington, and of course it all went to nothing with that big crash towards the end. Does it feel good to have a really, really fast truck two races in a row?
It does. In Charlotte, we got a new truck. I've never had a new truck before, and we're going to put it together and put the best of the best on it. So we're going to go out swinging every single race, and just glad that we're finally getting our mojo, getting our momentum, and pit crew's doing a great job and just doing everything right for once. So if we can just keep doing this, we're going to get lucky and have good in the truck one day. We're going to need victory lane.
What were the track conditions?
Definitely moved around a lot more than I was expecting it to. Started on the bottom, would move up. We just get higher and higher the more you run, but everybody would really build tight. So everybody that was real free at the start of a run and that just kind of could manage that free was a lot better later on in the run. But the 11 truck was lights out better, as he should have been. You too, man. You too. He was just lights out faster. He was here at the test. They knew everything coming into it. Was fast in practice overall. So good win for them. They deserved it. Just could have been a little bit better to be up there race with them.
How much do you guys really need this today?
Needed it a lot. Needed a strong, solid finish. We deserve to finish up here week in and week out. Just finally glad that we could put it all together for once.
Is there still optimism that you guys are just one race, one win away from like completely changing the entire narrative of the season?
I do. I mean, the way the playoffs work, one win, you're in. All we got to do is get one win before the cutoff race. So, like I said, if we keep running in the top 5 all day at all these races, look, last week the 45 was about a 56th place truck. The wreck happened, and he ended up, giving the win there at the end. Sure, he raced it out, but got to give him the track position to make it happen. So, if we can just be top 5 truck every weekend and be there, the luck's going to come around one day, and we're going to be good enough to be in victory lane.
What do you think about the repave?
It was fun. I enjoyed how much it moved around. I was surprised how much it moved up in 3 and 4. It definitely changed all day. I think my short track background and moving lines quickly definitely helped me, but definitely got a lot tighter over run. I'm sure that everybody was the same way. Fire off, everybody was a little loose, and if you could manage it at the end of the run, it would be better. So I was good at the start, and we kind of fall off at the end. So it definitely did the best we could, and I think we finished where we deserved today, and I was happy about that.
Here with Jake Garcia at North Wilkesboro Speedway, who comes home 21st after what was a career day for you at North Wilkesboro. You led laps, ran top 5 most of the race. What happened at the end? What happened to the truck, and what more did you need from it?
Yeah, we tried to get some track position. We were running about 7th, tried to get some track position. Came out of the pits there in, I think, 3rd. Made our way to the front, led some laps, and then 11 got around us. It felt like we were better than everybody except the 11. And then kept running. Caution came out, and I feel like those extra heat cycles on our tires really hurt things, and had our right front tire come apart. And then after that, I was just hanging on, trying to keep the thing straight and doing all I could there. But we're losing spots pretty rapidly at the end, and then fell back to 21st. But I feel like all things considered, we were a really good truck. Didn't get past under green all day until the tire came apart. So we got past on a restart by the 11, but other than that, I think it was a really good day, and we brought fast trucks the last two races, but haven't had the result to show for it. And I think if we keep putting ourselves in position to win the race like we have been, we can get one here not too long from now.
It's only May, but we're already only 5 races until the playoffs start. So obviously not the finishes you were looking for, but to have really fast trucks and be up front the past 2 weeks, what does that do for your confidence as you push towards the playoffs?
Yeah, that's really good. Obviously, Rich has done a good job building fast race trucks the last 2 weeks. I just think, we can do some things better, and we need to continue to execute and do the things that we did right, and continue doing those. But yeah, like you said, 5 races until the playoffs. We got some stage points today, but obviously not a very good day, finishing 21st. So need to be a little bit better than that, finish-wise. But I think if we bring fast trucks again, we'll put ourselves in position.
Now that you have a full race worth of a sample size here on the new surface at North Wilkesboro Speedway, how would you rate the repave, and how did the groove widen out throughout the race?
Yeah, I just feel like this new asphalt's a little bit slick until it gets a little bit of rubber on it, and then it starts to move up. It's just really fortunate to be able to come here. It's come a long way in the past 4 or 5 years. I think it's a cool racetrack now. Honestly, I didn't like it very much last year, but with the repave, I think you give it a year or two, and it'll be really, really good racing. So I'm excited to come back here next year if I have the opportunity. But yeah, I just really think it's a good racetrack now, and hopefully we can come back next year and put on a show.
Thank you.
Tyler Ankrum, you finished 8th today. You had a good start to the season, went cold for a little bit. How good is it to get the momentum back a little bit today?
I mean, it feels good. We still need to get better. The way we ended yesterday versus today, I mean, we didn't really keep up the track. It's just real weird. We were really good yesterday, I felt like we were top 5 truck yesterday, and just with the sun and the track changing so much, we just weren't as good as we thought. So it's unfortunate, but yeah, no, we've had the past couple rough races. Experimental setup at Kansas, didn't race good, pit road penalties, and then obviously Texas, wrecking 2 trucks, and then Darlington getting wrecked. So for us to come back to run 8th, it's not what we want. But yeah, for us to get back to 6 in points, we're only like 6 or 7 points behind 5th. That's where we need to be. Stage win, led some laps. That's what we needed today to start building that momentum back up, start getting our mojo back. So I feel great about what we got going on. We gotta just refine a few things. We gotta be a little bit better with the sim. Actually, a lot better with the sim. Better in practice. We're firing on all cylinders. This is still the same team as it was at the beginning of the year. So we just got to get back in our groove. I have total faith in the guys and myself and my owner. So I just can't do. All I got to do is thank Layne Chevrolet for sticking with me, and we just got to get back on track here and get us a win.
How did the track feel today? Was with the repave? It looked like there was multiple grooves of racing. Did it race any differently than it did last year?
Oh, 100%. I mean, it was a completely different racetrack. I mean, it was a lot of fun. Pretty much by the end of the race there, we were putting all 4 tires into the very, very top seam, or above the top seam. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of bottom racing, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but it was actually kind of a comfortable 3-wide racetrack. So it was a lot of fun. The NASCAR did a fantastic job. North Wilkesboro did a fantastic job. Hats off to those guys, and can't wait to come back.
What are you looking forward to most at Charlotte? Kind of technically a home race for you guys, for all the teams here. What are you looking forward to most?
Obviously, I'm looking forward towards a win, right? I mean, everyone is. I mean, we come here to show up to win. So we, as an organization, MHR struggled a little bit last year at Charlotte. But if we keep on getting better at the sim, keep on refining that, making our setups better, making the smart decisions, the right decisions, I think we'll be okay.
Thanks so much, Tyler. Grant Enfinger, you come home second. First of all, what happened in the truck that made it come to life so late in the race? How did you get up to second that late?
We had a good truck the whole time. We made a mistake yesterday where we weren't kind of able to show that, but we had a good truck when we unloaded off the hauler. We had a good truck now. So I do think Jeff did a great job with the balance and just giving me what I was asking for, and I think me and him communicated better than probably we ever have the last 2 weeks, and very, very proud of that. But yeah, I think we had a good truck the whole time. Some guys' handling started going away. 38 was getting tight, but overall it was great.
The end of this race because we're going to be good. Well, Grant, your word came true. You guys were good at the end of this race. What was the big adjustment from yesterday that got you guys up front today?
We made a mistake yesterday, so we made good on the mistake. Everybody executed flawlessly today. Jeff called a great race, made the right adjustments. He gave me what I was looking for. I feel like I communicated good with him. I think just overall it was a solid day. We just made one, big mistake yesterday, and we're able to rectify that. And as a team, we're getting better every week, and I feel like we finally got something to show.
Multiple groups today. You guys were high, wide, and handsome down on the bottom. Just how much fun as a race car driver is a place like this?
Thank you to everybody that had anything to do with paving this place. I was not for paving this place, but this place drove better than any new pave that I've ever been on. The fact that we had multiple grooves, so good job to Goodyear, everybody that paved this place. I've never been in a situation like that. New paves are always single groove, boring races on the bottom. So even though, in my opinion, they chose the wrong gear for us this weekend, they kind of hurt guys being able to pass. The tires and the track made up for it. Multiple grooves. If you had a good truck, you could go from the back to the front. Had a lot of fun today.
Steven Stump of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.